Hi. Playing Jules time, motherfucker. Welcome. The brand new thing that I just thought of. This is
You're pathetic! Here! Whoa!
Don't talk such rot.
You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhall, probably drunk and disorderly. Not funny.
I cannot create a character in this game which looks like me. Today I thought I'll create a character which sort of is like me, my abilities, as far as I can make it to be like me. So I'll be a male character here, which I don't like because males are just useless chunk of fat hair and testosterone. It's just anyway. So I shall be now male, and I think I'll be either Imperial or Nord. I'll be Nord. Hair, that this is where it gets a bit tricky because thinning might be me. Ponytail, let's keep ponytail. Length, maximum of course. Okay, let's make a male that I would like to be, although there's no chance of beard here. Dark brown. Face isn't half bad already, but let's just random. Yes. No, let's randomize again. No. No. This is getting worse. No, let's just... No. Come on. I shall do this, but let's just click on something that is sort of customizable to my needs. This is the part actually in the game, I think I did say it last time I was doing this, that this is the part in the game that I usually spend hours on. Okay, but now let's get a very strong jaw, very strong mouth. This is difficult in here because the other side is different from the other. Sort of has widescreen effect on this game. That I suppose will do for now. Let's then tackle the nose because that's main thing. What is that water sound on the background? It making me wanna wee. That'll be my nose. It's roughly familiar. Eyes. Large. Because I've got large, nice peepers. Didn't show because I've got lenses on between them. Anyway, let's forget about that. Return. Let's turn age right down. It's just a young boy. Up to an adventure. No, not a shape. Come on, man. Tone. Eyes. There's a beard. Well, this looks sick. It doesn't look like a... Well, it's sort of a muscle. Ah, rough. Like a true Viking born. As I am. As we established in some videos. I am directly descended upon a Lathnar Lothbrok. The same Ragnar that adventures in the Viking series, but just in real life. Perhaps that is sort of a nice, sort of bit of a shadow. Ah, tiny insect. died. It just flew here and died. So did now. There we go. Then the forehead. Dare I say it, it's good enough. It's sort of Neanderthalish, but then again. I'm but a primitive man. So, character name. Jules Varjola. Yes. Now, yes, okay. Now we have got these modifications, as you probably remember. It turns off the main quest. Brand new life. Extravagant life in coral. Skin grad. Comfortable life. Poor life. Life as a prisoner. Let's take homelessness. Of course, there's only ways up. Excelsior and whatnot. Now we can edit the things that actually make me me. And this is gonna be pretty difficult now. No, this is already done. Yes. Actually now we can check. Oh, it does look pretty okay. Sort of like me. Bit of an sort of thin face for my taste. And for me. Because I'm fat. But this could be me as a younger man. Perhaps. As we established the previous episode that I do have got the Skyrim. But I don't have the modifications on Skyrim, and I do need basic primary needs and camping modifications. And I do need to turn the main quest off, because it's just futile. Birth sign. Now, let's investigate this a bit. No, I'm not very magical. Willpower and endurance. I suppose I do have got a little bit of an willpower. I am strong-minded when I want to be, when I feel the need to be. Well, I'm not. And endurance, no. Resistance to paralysis. That is, suppose, the only thing here. No. Mage. No. Gifted with physical grace, agility, speed, and luck. None of which I've got. Whatever that is. Spell absorption. Perhaps that could be me, because I don't believe in magic. The Lord. Well, this would actually be very nice. Because I am pretty persistent physically. So I sort of gain health. And whilst I don't like freezing temperatures, I suppose I do manage them pretty well. And I'm pretty weak on hot things. Charming nature. Personality. No. Ritual. That would actually be pretty accurate. Because I'm not very easily ill. And when I am, I remain sort of operational, like you would say. So that's maybe permanent points of willpower. The wisdom. No. Shadow. Agility. No. Steed. Hastens your stride. No. Stamina. No. Speed. No. Problem here is, I suppose, that when I do create a character, which is, I think it's sort of with my abilities, strength and endurance. Like I said, I do have a bit of a strength, I suppose, but endurance, I'm not so sure. So perhaps it is the ritual. Disease resistance. Powerful restore health. Yes, that is mine. Ah, there's the class. That's this you can custom class. Yes, combat. I'm not stealthy. I'm not magicy. I'm not very combaty. But that's, I suppose, the closest one. But anyway, now when I got this finished and I start the game, I suppose I don't want to play with this character because it's just gonna be hard. Favorite attributes. It's not gonna be luck. It's not gonna, well, personality. Endurance, no. Speed, no. Agility, no. Willpower, sort of. Intelligence, no. So it must be. I remain that I do have got some strength. Not very sort of like manly strength of a bull, but sort of enough. And personality, my personality is not very popular personality. What's the word? I'm not sure. But that I think is the closest next, because I dare not put that willpower in. Well, no, I will put it in. Because when you think about things that I do, especially in work, if I have to do something, I will do it. I will not ask for help. I will just push myself to do it. So those are my 2 favorite skills. Now 7 major skills. Acrobatics. No. Alchemy. Well, I did produce that mead. So, sort of. No. Armorer. Yes, actually, I have done some smithing. Well, I can hardly call it smithing, but anyway. Rune swims past the reservoir. No. Blade. No. I'm very poor at that. Although I have used hook axe quite a lot. Blocking. No. Blunt weapons. Well, there's axe, and I have used axe to cut firewood, to split firewood quite a lot. And I am pretty efficient at it. So perhaps I shall put blunt in. Conjuration, cast spells, no. Destruction spells, once again no, and no. I'll be very rubbish at brawling. I would want to think that I am sort of fighty, but I'm just not. Fighting is just stupid. It just shows the lack of imagination, lack of vocal abilities if you have to resort to violence. So anyway, heavy armor. Well, I could carry heavy armor pretty easy, but well, I have to put something here. Illusion, no. Light armor. Well, I have heavy marksman. No, I'm hopeless with a bow and arrow. Absolutely hopeless. I mean, I've shot few times here and there, but mercantile. Well, no. Mysticism. Cast the spell. No. Well, no, this would be actually, because I refuse in these games point blank to accept the fact that every single character can cast a spell. So this, for example, restoration spells, I use them sort of like a first aid, like that sort of thing what you can find from the nature that cures you, and your ability to then to do your wounds and resist infections and whatnot. So I am pretty persistent on I suppose on an infection, because I constantly cut myself in very very rusty things and very messy things, and yet I have all my limbs, all my nails, all my teeth. So no, I cannot use lockpicks. No. Unseen or unheard of. Well, I drive in silence. I do like serenity. I do like the calm, and I always want to sort of like now I have got these barefoot sneakers which are very very quiet to walk, and I do like to walk with them because they are so quiet. It's just so soft. So perhaps I shall put that. I'm not very good at it, but I like speechcraft. Okay, how much do I need still? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Let's put that restoration. Security. Because I am sort of bit of a nifty with that. Then 1 more. With that sort of mechanisms. No, there's nothing better than blade. Because I've used the hook axe. It's sort of a blade. Sort of a use it with... no, I'm not very good at blade. But I am much worse than everything else on this list. It remains. Perhaps that block. Well, it's very hard choice. I haven't got experience on either. Well, I haven't got experience on axe wielding in battle any more than blade, but I've used axe more in a hook axe. Well, let's do that. Adventurer, that's Jules. It's Jules. Jules class. Yes, done. Do you want to be a Jules? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, that. Now, the reason why I prefer this much more to the Skyrim is because the graphics are, to my taste, more on this game than they are in Skyrim, and more to the point that this inventory system is much better. Because now in here, this is just so easy, these quick controls. You can just put them in here. This is far superior system on this inventory than this on Skyrim. And then when you want to choose, you just press button here and it changes. But now, let's go outside. Needs a key! Where's the key? Now this is very difficult to see, because there's so much light in here, because I have to, there's someone moving there. Key. Torch, let's check this place. It should be here. I should have gotten it. Oh, there it goes. Now, yes, now we can go outside and start the adventure. Let's see how well I fare on the Tamriel world. So this can now become a... Ah, look at it. Pretty. Repair hammer, yes. Let's take that again. Sell that. That's expensive. Look at it. Let's actually... Now I'm gonna take a bit of a pause and... But okay, bye bye.